Hello, everyone. My name is Abdullah Sani, and I'm super excited to welcome you all to this amazing, life changing 1 week online web design training that is hosted by TerraTech Solutions. So, firstly, I think I would like to start by congratulating you all on taking this bold step towards acquiring a highly profitable digital skills. Okay, and this is not just a training. To me, it's not just a training, it is your launch pad into the world of tech, freelancing, and online opportunities. Okay, so without wasting time, let's take a look at what is in here for you. So, what will you learn in this training? All right, so in this training, of course, we will start with going through the introduction to web design and development. We need to know what they are. Then from there, we'll proceed to the types of websites that are available. That is, we'll talk of corporate websites, e-commerce websites, school websites, and the likes. All right. So in this section, we'll proceed to how to create a functional paystack account that you can use in collecting payments, maybe from your online, that is your website, or for creating it for your clients. All right, that because there are some clients, there are some projects that you'll be working on that will need, you know, collecting money, on the website. So you need to know how to do that. Now, next is we'll proceed to introduction to domain and hosting, what they are and how do we get them. All right, how to buy domain and hosting. Um, from there, we'll move to how to get free domain and hosting that you can use, to follow up with the practicals. Of course, some of us might not have money to buy domain and hosting as that is during this training, but I'm going to show you how you can get free domain name and hosting that you can use to practicalize whatever thing you'll be learning in this course. Now, next is we'll take a look at navigating the cPanel. We'll take a look at the cPanel, what it is, and the different features that the cPanel has. All right. Then from there, we'll continue with WordPress installation process. How do we install WordPress? Of course, this course is totally a WordPress course because we're going to learn how to design any kind of website without writing a single line of code. Okay, so we'll take you through the WordPress installation process. Okay, then from there we'll move to navigating WordPress dashboard, all the features that are available on dashboard. On the WordPress dashboard, we're going to take a look at them one after the other. Then from there, we'll proceed to working with free themes. Okay, and there are a lot of free themes in WordPress dashboard. I'm going to show you how to install them, how to use them. Then we'll also take a look at how to see and use free plugins. All right. So next is we'll start creating pages and how to add menus to our menu bar. All right. We're going to take a look at them one after the other. Then from there, we'll take a look at setting up an e-commerce store for your business or for your clients. It's the same process that we need to follow. Okay, so next we'll proceed with working with premium teams. Of course, we'll start with the free teams, then we'll start working with premium teams. That is the pro teams. That is where more you're going to see teams with a lot of features. Okay, then from there we'll proceed to working with macromedia fireworks in order to adjust or edit our pictures that we'll be using on our website. Okay, so how to get copyright free images for your project. Of course, there are some projects that you might want to work on them maybe for your clients, but before you while waiting for your client to send you the images that you'll be using for the project, you can easily go to online and get copyright free images, and of course quality images that you can use without issues. So I'm going to show you how to get all of them free. So next is customizing premium themes, of course, using Elementor. Elementor is going to be our main tool in this process. So it is going to be your something like your pen and pencil. All right, that is what you'll be using to customize any template or your website. So I'm going to show you how to customize a premium theme. All right. So next is we'll take a look at how to migrate any website, any WordPress website from one hosting to a different hosting. All right, so we're going to see the process from A to Z. Now, next is I think this you're going to see how to set up your own tech website. Of course, this is one of the greatest goal of this training. The main goal of this training is for you to have the skills, the technical skills to design any kind of website, at professional level. And I think you'll be starting with setting up your own tech website. All right, that will serve as a proof that you've gotten the required skills needed to develop um, um, websites for your clients. Now, what do you need for the training? All right, what are the things that you need for the training for this training? So throughout this training process, what you need is a smartphone. You will need a smartphone, to go along with this training. Then you also need a laptop or a desktop. Okay, if you don't have a laptop or desktop, but you have a smartphone, it's a good one. So, but if you can borrow maybe a laptop from your friend, of course, the training is going to last for like 4 days. That is roughly a week. So, if you can borrow a laptop, I think it is advisable. All right, because all our development process is going to be on a computer. So next is we'll need a very strong network connection because everything we'll be doing is going to be online. All right, you watching the practical, of course, is going to be online, and yourself practicalizing it, you need network to do that. So these are the three things that you need: a smartphone, a laptop or desktop computer, and a strong network connection, to go along with the training. So do I need a coding skills? Wow, this is one of the questions that I know most of you will have. I am a newbie. I'm a newbie. I'm not a tech guy. Or I'm not a tech lady, and I really want to participate in this training. Now, do I need to have coding skills? Of course, the answer to this is a capital no. You don't need to have any coding skills. In fact, our designing process or our development process is going to be um zero coding knowledge. Okay, we're not going to be writing a single line of code throughout our development process. Okay, so next is what's the training mode? Of course, this training is going to be online. All right, but if you request for a physical training, of course, we have office where we run physical training. So if you're interested in physical training, of course, you can just chat us up and let us know what you need. Now, what will you gain after this training? All right, I know most of you might have this question in mind. So these are the stuff you're going to gain after this training. The first one is going to be professional website design skills. Of course, you're going to have all the skills needed to design any professional website, be it e-commerce website, be it school websites, corporate websites, blog or news websites, any kind of website at all. You're going to be grounded with these skills that you can use to develop any of these kind of websites, with confidence. So next is, of course, you are going to build your own personal web design agency website. Like I've said, I don't want to stress this. Now, you're going to have access to all-in-one web design tool. All right. So all you need to do is to stay along with us from the one to the last day. Okay. So next is, of course, at the end of this training, you and get a professional certificate that will show as proof that yes, you've completed this training. So these are what you are capable of gaining after the completion of this training. All right, so I think that is all for now. This is just an introduction, and see you in the training hall. So bye for now.